It's officially the 24th of July. I look like a mess. I've been at the flea market. I've been at 2 car dealers today. I've been trying to negotiate a new car. But what's really important is we're officially 4 subscribers away from 5K. What's also hilarious is I'm at a rest stop, and I believe his name was Matt. So shouts to Matt who pulled up on me like, yo, you're Top Shelf, right? This is crazy. So again, you know, we had a couple days off. I've been working though, clearly. I mean, you know, we got a new flea market video that's gonna come out that I shot this morning. That episode was crazy. I actually got recognized by a vendor out there, which was crazy. So, you know, shouts to everybody who likes the content and is watching the channel. Wow, we're 3 away. We just got another subscriber. We're 3 away. It is the final countdown. I really can't believe this. I remember, like, if you look down at some of the first videos I used to make, and especially when we opened the store, I was so pumped to put those videos out, and when I put them out, you know, they really didn't do well. And it kind of made me like not think I need to keep doing YouTube. I kind of gave up on it. I'm also no face, no case kind of guy. I don't like putting myself on camera, but obviously I see it's helping my business, so I have to keep doing it, and that's what's important. But back to, you know, when I used to make the videos and edit them myself and do all that stuff and, you know, really try to put it out on a crappy computer. And I remember they would get like 400 views, and I'm just like, wow, man, like I did all that work for nothing. But if I could go back, I would have picked up the GoPro a lot sooner, and I would have kind of filmed my life a lot sooner, and not really cared about what people thought or how I looked or, you know, anything really. Just not care about anything. Just kind of throw stuff out there. One of the most important things I'm starting to realize is like, stop overthinking the content, just put it out. Like, don't overthink everything. Like, you know, someone's gonna like it, someone's gonna get inspired by it, someone's gonna enjoy it. You know, there could be a bunch of people who don't like it, but a bunch of people are gonna like it. And if I can inspire 1 or 2 people to do better at whatever they want to do, reselling or, you know, entrepreneurial spirit of just like going out and getting it, it's worth it to me. And of course, we've seen that in store the business has been crazy. People, you know, I'm getting recognized in rest stops. Like, you know, people are definitely in tune with TopshelfKicks, so it's crazy to see. I know, you know, oh my God, we are 1 away. We are 1 subscriber away from 5,000.
Oh my goodness.
I never thought it would happen this quick. I really didn't. Shouts to everyone who's been supporting the content, man. Shouts to everyone who's been watching the content, liking it, sharing it. Everyone who shares it, you know, y'all are the best, because if you enjoy the video and you think a friend's gonna enjoy it, share it. I find videos all the time on YouTube. I try to put my friends on, just, you know, this is motivational to me, this is inspiring to me, you should watch this. They watch it, they watch it. They don't, they don't. But, you know, shouts to y'all, because without you guys, this wouldn't be happening. It's officially 4:36 on the 24th, 37. I'm gonna reload this thing. I don't know if it's gonna be there, but I'm gonna reload this thing. Wow, 5,001.
Oh my God.
I can't believe it.
Congratulations,
wow.
baby.
Thank you.
Congratulations. You
I wouldn't
deserve
be there without her. She bought me the GoPro. I've been talking about the GoPro. I've been talking about getting a GoPro. And what was it? For my birthday?
Yes.
For my birthday. And you know me, I'm very content with things, and I probably wouldn't have purchased the GoPro, or I would have waited a long time to purchase it. And one of the things I've always been doing, if you guys know, you know, 20 plus years I've been going to flea market with my dad, and I've always been thrifting and picking stuff. And obviously I was against showing what I do, because clearly if I show what I do, more people are gonna go and try to do what I do. Getting better with understanding that and realizing that, hey, it is what it is. You know, not everyone is going to be able to do what I do, find what I find, make deals that I make deals on. This life is not easy. You know, there's death piles. I buy stuff that doesn't sell. Not everything is like a home run. So to everyone that I'm inspiring to go pick and go to flea markets and whatever, A lot of y'all come up to me and pay homage and say, hey, I was never going to come out here until I saw your video. Like, I saw your video and now I know about the flea market. And shouts to y'all for, letting me know that, because, I know, but, it feels good. At the end of the day, y'all are going to find stuff and I'm going to be mad that y'all found it and I didn't find it, but I don't really care, because it is what it is. There's, if you've been doing something for 20 years and people haven't caught on, it's like, all right, if you want to catch on now, catch on now. It's too late. I'll start going to new flea markets and garage sales and whatever, but I don't know what content we're going to leave in this video, and I just wanted to get some quick about this moment in time, because we're already at 5,005, guys.
Wow.
And I'm literally speechless, other than just, I can't stop thinking about me making that decision to pick that GoPro up and put it on my chest and sweat my ass off to make sure I got funny footage of interactions, right? Like, the reason I started is I watched a lot of other people do it on a small scale and on a large scale. I had people I was watching who have no subscribers, and I was just like, wow, it's really interesting watching this dude going to the flea market or going to the garage sale or going to the thrift store. And then I watched it on a large scale. Like, some people who have hundreds of thousands of subscribers and they're just like picking and being entrepreneurs. And again, YouTube is something that I should have been doing a long time ago, and I knew that, and I tried it. It didn't work, but I should have been repetitive, and I should have persevered through the fact that I wasn't getting views. Because at the end of the day, views don't really matter. What matters is putting the content out and just hoping, what I mean? You can't look into every video and hope it gets this amount of views, because then you're just going to be upset. And I've been there too, right? That's why I stopped, because I put these videos out and I put all this work in, and I was expecting them to take off, and they did the total opposite. It felt like, no one cared, no one watched it. But hey, now you guys are watching, and I'm glad we're putting out content that everybody likes to see. And I should probably stop talking now, but I just can't, because I can't believe it. Like, I can't believe it. 1,000 was crazy to me. Like, working to get to 1,000 subscribers was one of the hardest things ever. No hold up. No giveaways. No funny business. No fake shit. All organic. All real. I'm so shocked, guys. I'm new, we're new to this world, and it's a totally different world, but I'm so shocked. So, anyone out there trying to get to, 1K, 2K, 5K, whatever, just keep going. Keep filming, keep editing, keep putting stuff out. Stop overthinking it, just put it out. If you think you look corny, if you think you sound corny, you might. I do all the time, but you know what? That's real, and I think that's what sells on YouTube. Real life stuff. No fake stuff, no hype stuff, real life stuff. Not paying someone to come to the store, not paying someone to film me for a vlog or a bigger platform. Building my own platform on my own time, in my own way, the real way. There was nothing fake about anything that went down. Every single thing that we have posted has been real. Not one time did we reach and try to act or anything. Everything has been 100% organic. The arguments, the good deals, the bad negotiations, the good ones, everything 100% organic, and we're gonna plan on keeping it that way, because again, that's what I think got us here. So enough of this. Shouts to everybody for watching. Again, without y'all, we would not be anywhere close to this. And maybe we'll do something special now, or maybe at 10K, but maybe now, I don't know. But shouts to everyone. Greatly, highly appreciative. Shouts to my team, Berwin, Jordan, Gary, all you guys. Very helpful. Berwin, you were making some killer videos. You're still making killer videos for us. Without you, we wouldn't have made this far. Jordan, Gary, you guys have obviously been, running the business like it's yours, and that's exactly what I look for in employees and, people who are going to join my business is, rep it like you own it, run it like it's yours, know what you got to do, and make everything make sense, because it got to make sense. And lately, things have been making sense, finally, for once in my life, and that's always good. So, shouts to everybody for watching. More content coming soon. Have a great weekend. And till the next 5K, peace. In the showboat on a little, you know, R&R vacation, a couple days. Had to get this video done for you guys for Sunday at 1, because I feel like it's not the same Sunday if there's no flea market video dropping. You know, it's always nice to wake up on a Sunday, watch a flea market video. So I was up, you know, late last night making this vid. Shouts to the 9 people who are already in the chat waiting from the Philippines. Shouts to you, Paul Gamba, man. Milltown Tubes or Tubbs 414, you always show love, so appreciate you. Sir Bongs a lot, you always show love, appreciate you. Amy Shaver from North Carolina, you always show love too. I really appreciate you. I'm glad you like the content. Steve Insidious, you're always showing love from London. That's crazy. Hopefully one day I can make it out to London. That would be great. Jay Hesper, sorry man, but I'm glad that, you know, you're interested in watching the video. Hopefully after the video you can get some much needed sleep. Alexis Haben, shouts to you. Let's go, baby. And shouts to the people for showing love and the likes. I'm gonna drop a like as well, of course. Thanks for tuning in. Shout out to everyone for the love. Shout out to everyone for helping us hit 5K. Y'all are the best. Hopefully we will continue to bring everyone great content to enjoy. Hold up. 100 emoji, heart emoji, and world emoji. So obviously that's the goal. We're going to continue to try to bring everybody awesome content, whether it be flea markets, thrift stores, garage sales, just kind of the day-to-day entrepreneur lifestyle of what I personally do to make my business thrive, or to my extent thrive, and try to make it do better. Yeah, I'm excited. This one's a good one. Shouts to Manny real quick. You know, Manny recognized me at the flea market. He's in this episode, and you know, it was great to see. He really seemed to enjoy the content. That's what I do it for people who just like enjoy watching, picking content. I mean, what's my favorite show at home? What are the shows I always watch?
American Picker.
What else?
Storage Wars.
So yeah, American Pickers, Pawn Stars, Storage Wars. Like, these are my favorite shows. I watch them constantly. And again, like, this is my version of showing you guys what I do every day, or every week, or every other week, whatever it is. So again, shouts to everybody in the chat. Let's get it going. 1 o'clock, 1 minute away. This is also crazy, guys. I don't know how, but we're already at 5,800 plus. So shouts to y'all for showing love, man. I just can't believe this. I really can't. 7 in the morning. I just want to shout out whoever just purchased the City of Flight size 9 Air Jordan 1 Cali Jordan 2-3. Shouts to you. As you can see, the sun is just coming up. I am back from vacation, if you want to even call it that. I was working Saturday at the flea market. Then Saturday night I was working on the flea market video. So, you know, long story short, I'm always working. Hence why sometimes you need a day off. So everyone out there, if you have a business or you're working hard or whatever it is, take some time off. It'll probably really help you production level in the future after the vacation. I know right now I'm super ready to get stuff done. As you can see, I got some stuff from the flea market that we want to clean and get on eBay. Again, obviously we weren't here Saturday, so we're a little behind, but again, it is what it is. One thing I need to say is the love you guys have been showing is crazy, guys. I'm speechless and so appreciative of it all. And the hate you guys have been showing is crazy. But hey, it comes with it, I guess, right? More views, more hate. More views, more love. Same dynamic. So, hey man, as long as your haters keep watching, I'll be happy. Living the life I enjoy. The other thing that sucks is I know we've been missing packages. So, at least FedEx hasn't been leaving them, because they left one recently at my house and that shit pissed me off, because you're leaving it right outside. like you want our stuff to get stolen. So as I stepped in, I totally forgot about this buyout I did, I believe Friday night or Friday. Did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pairs. This is probably the most notable if you ask me personally. These are fire. I guess it was a women's shoe, which I didn't even know. So this is like a 14 women's or 14 and a half women's. Anyway, I gotta get this stuff in IKEA bags, give it to the guys so they can take some pics. Here we got a pair that was purchased via Instagram. Shouts to the dude who found these. I think he watches us on YouTube, so definitely appreciate the support. The Bloody Gums. Gonna pack these up and get them ready to go out. So I made sure to print out a couple labels before we left, and here we got all these sales, man. We got over 30 sales. So shouts to everyone for purchasing items. We're just gonna rifle through it real quick, some stuff. Instead of you guys watching me go pick all these orders out, I'm gonna go get them myself, put them all together, and then we'll talk about them. Again, it's 7:13 a.m. right now. I'm literally just trying to get a good 1 to 2 hours in right now, go back home, shower, get all ready to go. Let's see if I could find at least half of these orders that have to go out today. What's up? We're getting to it. It's about 8 a.m. Been in here for about an hour getting labels and orders. I don't even have all the orders, but I have some of them, so let's rifle through them. Here we got the Hair Sevens. Classic, beautiful materials on these. This is the CDP Countdown package pair. Next up, we got the PG Playoff P NASA Edition Paul George. Don't even ask how many NASA editions they made. I just know they made like 3 or 4. Next up, we got a pair of Lebron Sevens. One of the 2 pairs of Lebron Sevens that sold this go around. Next up, we got these sweet Magic Champion NBA shorts. I believe these are Euro edition shorts because of the way the materials are and the way the logos are not stitched. They're kind of just supplemented in there. Usually, I believe that happens on Euro pairs of shorts and jerseys. That pair of shorts is really sweet though, for sure. Here we got a pair of Caldwell Air Force Ones. Shouts to the YouTube supporter who purchased these in Cali. These are heading out to the authentication station. Next up, we got this fire Corvette jacket. I'm gonna be honest, when this sold, I was like, damn, I hope we still have this. I don't know where it is. Thankfully, I found it pretty quickly. Next up, we got a pair of Yeezys. These are pretty used, but they sold for like 200 shipped. Next up, we got a pair of Vapor Maxes. It's funny because someone paid full price for these and someone made like a $100 offer. I think they sold for like 140 or 150 shipped. It took a lot of time, but it finally happened. Speaking of a lot of time, here we got a Bodega Saucony. These are really cool. Quality's really good. Had these online for forever. When the person made the offer, I didn't even think they were gonna pay, but they did. So I'm glad we're gonna finally get these out. Next up, we got a pair of Barcelona Days. Honestly, it's not a bad colorway, especially for the summer. These sold for a little over 100 shipped. Next up, we got this pair of AJ9s, Gym Red Edition. Next up, we got the classic Michael Jordan 45, size 3XL Michelin S. Authentic, of course. Here we got the City of Flight ones. These just sold this morning. Shouts to you for paying. Next up, we got some Black Cat 6s. Here we got some gum bottom ones, which I had for forever. Finally sold. Here we got a really nice quality vintage hockey Michelin S jersey. This one I also had for quite some time, so I'm glad it finally got sold. Here we got a pretty beat up Isaiah Ryder Wolves jersey. It is beat up, but it is rare, so that sold for like 50 bucks. Here's one that I'm very happy about. Obviously, if you watch my videos, you see that I just got that Rasheed Wallace jersey in that deal. Here, a Stoudemire in worst condition in a size 60 sold for like over 100 bucks. So obviously it just takes patience, guys, and I was very patient with this one and finally sold. Here we got that Tim Hardaway I was speaking about. The guy didn't pay the 160. Finally someone paid the 2, so I'm glad those are going to a new home. Next up, we got the J. Cole Dreamer. Honestly, I'm happy these finally sold. I was tired of fielding offers on these. One shoe is tried on, so I'm hoping that these pass authentication with no issues. Here we got the second pair of Lebron Sevens that sold. This is the Dodger colorway. These are really sweet, man. Surprised these aren't going for any money, but you know how it goes with LeBrons. Here we got a pair of size 13 Boat Off-White Vapor Maxes, or Off-White Vapor Streets, whatever the heck they're called. Speaking of whatever the heck they're called, don't even ask how I sold these, but we did. Here we got the Air Max 90 Raptor Edition. So yeah, I got about 15 orders ready. Not sure if I got this on film before I left, but my man's dropped the forces off and they are fire, man. Definitely something different. I actually found these Air Forces. Let me see if the Marshall's tag is in here still. I found these Air Forces at Marshall's like a long time ago, so I just had the idea of putting like the TSK Nets logo on there, make it look pretty cool. So definitely something different. Again, shouts to everybody for showing love. Finally, the YouTube content is starting to break through. So what does that mean? I got to continue to hustle, continue to put the content out, and continue to try to motivate myself and others with my content. So hope everyone has a good week. I'm going to check back in after I shower and all that and get all these other orders ready to go. Look, got some of those orders ready, man. Where were you at? Not helping out. How you supposed to be the manager? You don't help out. How's that work out, bro? In case y'all didn't know, this right here was the first Top Shelf Kicks. This is where it all started. This is where a kid went on Craigslist and found the cheapest place he could find. The kid said, hey, it has a couple cameras, I could save some money, maybe I could look into that one. I believe the place is like 300 square feet. That closet back there, that was storage. There was a bathroom that had a shower that I used for storage as well. That AC up there, you see how there's no cover on the microchip? It's kind of hard to see, but there's no cover on it, so it's like just a microchip hanging out of the AC, and I used to put it on and off. The best part about this store was the speckles on the wall, which if you look at this wall, you can kind of see them through the paint. Just crazy, man. I never got a sign, I only had one on the window. I remember I used to sit there and watch a little TV. I used to watch Narcos on Netflix, and I was like, why did I open this store? Nobody's coming in. I'm just wasting my time sitting here watching Narcos on Netflix. I was like for a year and a half, 2 years. And then I saw Buck on Facebook, got him. And he chilled at the store with me, so it wasn't as bad, but more on this whole story because Buck's tired and hot, so let's get to work. Today is the 27th. It is Tuesday. I was in here earlier packing a bunch of stuff up. You guys probably saw that. I gotta say, guys, I'm overwhelmed with the support the channel has been receiving. It's really incredible. Go ahead, Buck. Go ahead. Oh, my bad. Up. I don't know if y'all caught that. That was funny. The amount of support we've been getting is insane. We're currently at 8,781 subscribers. You know, I was hoping and praying to be celebrating 5,000 subscribers like next week, and we're at 8,000 plus right now. I'm really happy you guys enjoy the content, and you know, it really just shows me I really have to stay consistent and keep putting it out. And no matter how corny I look with it or whatever, I gotta keep with the GoPro, stay with it. You know, don't BS around, just really get the content, because obviously you guys like seeing it. The other thing I just need to mention about signs in life and how the universe aligns. My boy 100K J, aka Air Justin, NJ Hooper Crew. It's funny because we were talking about the Air Forces, I believe, in the last video or 2 videos ago, whatever it's gonna be. He hit 100,000 Instagram followers like last year or 2 years ago, and it's just crazy to me to see him do that because of where he came from, how he started, and how I watched him start. We lived together in Hoboken in like a tiny shoebox apartment that was really supposed to be a 1-bedroom, but we somehow finessed it into 2 small bedrooms. And you know, I watched him grind and build his brand from nothing, from scratch, from filming on a TV, like looking at a TV and filming and going to games. And I thought he was crazy when he used to pass up going to the bar and drinking and, you know, doing stuff like that to go film high school basketball. Like, I didn't register with me. And now seeing his progression and what he did with that is just, I look back like, wow, he was onto something. You know, the content, he was onto something, and it's just amazing to see him do that. Now, obviously, he has more than 100,000 followers on Instagram, and his, you know, brand is continuing to grow. And I don't know, the reason I mention this is just so crazy to me because I feel like I never thought of a video of mine would hit 100,000 views. I never thought we'd ever get, you know, 5,000 subscribers. And I bet he thought that way too when he got 100,000 followers, right? But what's crazy to me is it happened on his birthday. The video that hit 100K happened to go to 100K on his birthday, which was yesterday. Stuff like that to me is crazy. You know, my guy who I've seen grind, put in the work, the effort, the pain into his business, into his brand. I watch him go from 0 to 100,000 followers on Instagram. And after all the work I put in on my videos for years and years of grinding and grinding, finally one hits 100,000 views and it's on his birthday. It's just weird how the universe aligns. It's kind of like makes it seem like it's all on the cards, right? It's like what's meant to be is meant to be. It's like if you continue to hustle, if you continue to grind and do what you think is right, good should come out of it. But I just had to share that with you guys because to me, that's crazy. You know, just how stuff happens. Again, I wouldn't be there without all you guys, including the haters, man. At the end of the day, the love is love, and that's very motivational. But the hate motivates me too. So everyone out there hating, it's all right. It comes with it. I already know what it is. You know, at 1,000, I get hate. At 2,000, you get hate. 100,000 views, I'm getting crazy amount of hate. So, you know, brush it off. It is what it is. I appreciate all you guys for watching the content and, you know, just taking the time out of your day to watch it. Hopefully I can motivate you guys, inspire you guys to do something, or, you know, just any business out there, guys. Whether you have a restaurant, whether you have a laundromat, whether you have your hustler, like whatever it is, film it, put it on the internet, stay consistent. You know, you never know who you'll inspire and who will want to watch it. So as you can see, I'm sweating. I gotta put the AC on in here. It's one of those days. It's hot. My car lease is up, so today I'm carless, no whip. Gave my car back. I've been with Infinity for this would be my third vehicle. They set me up in a truck that I thought I wanted. I kind of didn't want it, but it was just I wanted a truck, and that's what they had to offer me. And you know, I signed a paper. I put a down payment on it to hold it for me, and then it hit me. It was like, am I going to be happy in this for years to come, or am I just doing this because it's convenient? And then I started thinking about it. I'm like, yeah, you know, I'm locked in with Infinity. I don't have to worry about any, you know, lease break disagreements and funds I'm going to have to need for any issues, whatever, what have you. I'm kind of just thinking, imagining that I'm going to walk into Infinity. They're going to treat me like a boss and be like, hey, this is your third vehicle. Of course we'll hook you up, you know? It didn't really work like that. I had to fight to get a better deal. I got the deal that I thought was good, but in reality, it was for a car that I kind of just was settling with. So Saturday morning after the flea market, I went in and test drove the Infinity. I realized, you know, I liked it, but there was something about it that I thought I could do better. So the one car I've always wanted, or the one family I've always wanted to join, is the Acura family. I've always wanted an Acura Legend, then I always wanted an Acura 3.2 TL, then I always wanted the Acura TL, then I always wanted the Acura TL Type S, but then I always wanted the Acura RDX. You know, I drove that car back in the day before, and it was a good car. And I've always said to myself, one day I'm going to get this car. One day I'm going to, you know, get an Acura at that. I remember the last Infinity I got, I went to Acura and I tried to, you know, negotiate a TL or TLX or ILX, whatever it was at the time. You know, a lower grade. It might have even been the TSX. The TSX might have still been out at that point. And they slapped me. I walked in there and I basically had to walk right out because I was like, they're slapping me. There's no way I can afford that. So I stuck with Infinity, and this go around, I was on a mission. So after the flea market, called Acura. I said, look, I'm about to sign the paperwork for a QX50. I want an RDX. What's up? Can we do something? They said yes. I get in there, busy Saturday, and again, man on a mission. Anyone out there, when you're doing stuff like this, just be man on a mission. In your head, say, I'm paying this. That's what I'll pay. Whatever they tell me, that's cool. But this is what I'm going to pay. And I had to let them know that. So thankfully, I didn't have to wait long. Test drove the RDX. Thing drove like a beaut. I'm telling you, man, it's like a spaceship. So right off the bat, I'm in the car talking to the guy. And I'm just like, look, what are we going to do? Could we do this? Could we do that? You know, we're not going to get into the brass tacks of what I pay monthly or what I'm going to pay monthly on it. But at the end of the day, we sit down and it's $2,500 down plus monthly fee, obviously, right? And I told him I'm not paying anything out of pocket, and I'm just paying monthly, and I'm going to do less than that monthly fee, and I'm definitely not paying the $2,500. So after some tough negotiations, I ended up walking over like a $20 difference per month. I walked. And I thought it would work, and it might have worked, right? When I walked, it might have worked. They might have called me on Monday and said, hey, we can do that amount you wanted to do. After I gave it a try, again, this is Saturday when I'm supposed to be on vacation, right? I'm supposed to go away. I just did the flea market. I'm kind of just like, my head's going crazy. After I get back, I'm just like, wow. I could have paid $20 more than I really wanted to pay to be in the car I've always wanted and to be happy, to love to wake up in the morning and drive and just be happy for 3 years, whatever it is. And that's when it hit me. Like, go get that car. Go do it. Go do what's actually going to make you happy. Go do what you work for, right? What do you work for? What do we work for, guys? To be happy, right? Finally got the car I've always wanted. I'm going to be so happy driving this car, and tonight I pick it up. So I'm not sure if I'm going to film that part because, you know, I don't know. I just don't know how I feel about filming my car and the whole process. I thought that it would have been really cool if I brought the GoPro to the negotiation. I thought that would have been awesome, and I probably should have tried to attempt to do that, but I didn't. At the end of the day, I'm going to attempt to make as much content as possible for the day life that I live, especially if it relates to business. But, you know, these small little experts of me getting a car and stuff like that, again, this is just happened to be my lease was up and I'm getting a car. And finally getting the car that I've always wanted. And looking back, I probably was paying half of what I'm going to pay now. And this was, I mean, looking back, like 2 vehicles ago. And even when I had that lease, I said, I'm not going to be able to make these payments. How am I going to make these payments? And then you get the next car and you're paying more and you say, oh, how am I going to make these payments? How am I going to make these payments? And then it's just like you make the payments, you know, you just make it happen. And then now it's the same thing, like, how am I going to make these payments? How not? How am I not going to make these payments? I make it happen. In one way or another, I'm going to make it happen. So that's kind of what it is. I think also there's a couple investments that I think are some of the best investments that you can make. And these are going to sound crazy, but one of them being a nice car. I feel like if you buy yourself a nice car and something that you really enjoy driving and something that might be a little bit out of your means, I'm not talking about crazy out of your means, I'm just talking about just a little bit out of what you think is your means, I think that's extra motivation that will motivate you to wake up in the morning earlier, motivate you to get in the car, motivate you to go get work, motivate you to stay up late, motivate you to do everything you got to do to make sure you can drive clean, right? I think a good watch is a great investment. You know, one of the best things I ever did was buy an expensive watch. It sounds really stupid, but ever since I bought an expensive watch, my motivation has been on 1,000 because I want to buy more. And when I bought the first one, I said, I'm not going to be able to afford this. I'm not going to be able to afford this. I'm not going to be able to pay this off at the end of the month. And then lo and behold, you pay it off at the end of the month. It's extra motivation. Lo and behold, you're waking up at 7 instead of 10. Lo and behold, you're up at 5 in the morning sometimes because you just feel like you need to get business done. Lo and behold, you're in here at 9:58. I was in here at 6 earlier, you know, doing stuff that I didn't think I would be doing. But, you know, that's all about the grind. You know, and it's the same thing with a pair of sneakers. You know, you buy a really expensive pair of sneakers. You buy a $2,000 pair of sneakers. You say, what the fuck am I doing? Excuse my language. What the heck am I doing buying a $2,000 pair of sneakers? Until every day you lace that pair of sneakers up and it's like, wow, I got them. I did it. I'm wearing the pair of sneakers I always wanted to wear every single day because I love them. And I'm going to hustle to make sure that I could keep them, wear them, enjoy them, and not worry about it. That's something I got to get better with too. A lot of times I won't wear a sneaker because it's worth a lot of money. And in reality, it's like I got to start wearing the stuff I want to wear. It's not going to do any good sitting in the box. Anyway, I'm rambling on a lot. I'm not sure how much content I'm going to use of that, but Let's get all these orders ready. Let's get all these labels ready. And again, shout out to every single person has been showing love on the videos, showing hate on the videos, whatever it is. You guys are all watching it, and it means you somewhat enjoy the content. So appreciate y'all, man. Let's see what else we could do today. All right, guys, as you can see, one of the many things we deal with as business owners is paying bills. Not just business owners, as people in general, paying bills. We got a lot of bills to pay. Today, I have a past due Verizon bill that needs to get paid. I haven't paid this bill. Why? Because I don't really have all my stuff on autopay. I probably should, but I don't. This in particular, I just got a new warehouse, so I don't always, I haven't just set it up yet. And sometimes I don't set it up because, I don't know, I'm just weird like that. You never know what they're going to start charging you or whatnot. So let's pay this bill real quick. The total of the bill is $287. I believe that's for 3 months of internet. Again, I'm late on the bill. Should have paid it earlier, but I always make sure to pay it on time, or at least before they charge me some extra. So I'm in here. Again, it is Tuesday. I got a lot of plans for today. But first, obviously and foremost, we got to make sure to get these 30+ orders out. Other than that, I got to make sure to do this ticket giveaway. We got Vito Milnicki Jr. about to fight, of course, White Magic. The bounce back is so important. And I'm so ready for this kid to bounce back and show the world what he could really do. He had an off night, we all do, especially when you're that young. Kid has a bright future, and I support that. So we sponsor him, and I ended up running into 2 tickets, $100 each tickets, and I figured, hey, let's give them away to someone who wants to go to the fight, but doesn't really have the funds to go. It's going to be a great fight. The main event is going to be great, big heavyweight match. So yeah, it's at Prudential, Jersey represent. So we're going to set up how we're going to do this raffle. I'm not really sure how I'm going to do it, but it's going to be totally free and 100% authentic, 100% organic. So let's get 2 people to the Prudential Center on us so they can watch Vito knock somebody out. I literally, if I leave a box out, he'll just sit in it. There could be one shoe in there. He probably would have still got into it. This is a pile of stuff I'm trying to donate. Hats I might donate as well. But yeah, Buck, I mean, you're all right. I mean, I could literally have a comfortable bed right here and a box right here, and he'd go in the box. Life of a stray, I guess, huh? Living good now, though, huh? Here's an interesting situation. This is just a heads up. Sometimes I have to deal with this, but we sold this jersey. It's a youth large, right? Now, sometimes, even though you have the pictures, the description, everything, the buyer won't look and see that the jersey is youth. So instead of the buyer having to open up a return and whatnot, I sometimes message the buyer and say, hey, this is a youth jersey, just so you're aware. In this particular instance, he was totally aware. So we're going to get this Rangers jersey shipped out. It's a cool piece. And that's what's next to go out. You know what's crazy? As we're gaining subscribers and as people are enjoying the content, we're getting so many views. It's like, I keep telling myself, why is this happening? How is this happening? But at the same time, it's like, I shouldn't tell myself that. I've been busting my ass to make these videos, right? I had an idea to hire someone to help make us videos. Then I said, hey, that's not enough. I need to make my own videos and just videotape my daily interactions and stuff. It's just, I don't know, man. I'm still just kind of shocked, and just the love we were getting from all over the world, and just this live subscriber thing, and just watching subscribers subscribe to the channel, and seeing the positive comments, and just, it's crazy. I never ever thought this would happen. But again, I gotta stop telling myself that, because why do you do things if you don't think it would happen, right? One of the things I hate most seeing is people starting something and not finishing it. And that's something that growing up I did a lot. I would start this and I'd be into this, and then I wouldn't get that satisfaction, or I wouldn't go far in it, so I quit and just kind of try something else. And eventually sneakers was the one thing I found where it's just I can't quit, because I love it, and it's just I see the future in it. So it's if you're doing YouTube, what do you do it for? You can't quit because you think you're gonna get so many subscribers, and I mean, it just doesn't stop. So I gotta stop telling myself, why is this happening, and start telling myself, I knew this was gonna happen, and just continue with the path that this has taken me on, and that's just gonna continue to film content, continue to carry this GoPro with me, continue to show you guys what me as an entrepreneur goes through and my business goes through. I would like to catch, oh, there it is, a live subscriber. Shouts to whoever that was. Again, guys, this is incredible. I love every single one of you guys, even the people who hate and drop bad comments. I love you too, man, because you need some love. Here's one that just sold, and it's funny because we had this one in store for such a long time, and every single, like almost everybody would pick this up and say how much, and then when they'd hear the price, they'd kind of just fall back. I mean, look at it, it's a beauty. Have this on eBay for like not long at all. It's already heading out. Just got the Zelle, got all these orders ready, plus this stuff. Got a couple other things we got to get ready. I'm gonna go grab a Red Bull, go see my fellow Mini Mart homies, and then see what else happens. It smells like barbecue. Still haven't had breakfast. Usually when the guys go drop stuff off at USPS and UPS, we all hit the bagel shop up. That's some footage you need to get on camera, because that's good footage, bagel shop footage. All right, so just got a reminder, bloody guns. Sometimes when I get paid via Zelle or Venmo, I forget to ship it out. eBay, I never forget, but like Venmo, Zelle, sometimes I forget, so I gotta set reminders. What's up, man? So here we have a hat that's sold. Obviously we sell so many things on eBay, and sometimes I don't get to check every single listing, but let's see what's wrong with this listing here, guys. All these pics, they look good, right? But look at this pic. What's this right here? That's a patch. Not only is that a patch, that's a New York All-Star patch. And for some reason that was not in the listing. You know what? It is what it is. Either way, I'm gonna sell it for the price that I accepted. But it's like, come on, guys, we gotta show a patch if the hat got a patch. They should know that. Out of all people, they should know that. But you know, it is what it is. Everyone makes mistakes. I make mistakes. We all make mistakes. But you know, again, just everyday stuff, things that happen. Obviously, not only is it a patch, but it's one of the coolest patches that there was for an All-Star game weekend, and it was in New York. Obviously, not providing a picture of a patch on a hat that it comes with clearly doesn't make sense, and most likely the hat would have sold a lot quicker if we provided that picture of the patch. And this guy, either he sniped out the patch or he's just like likes the hat regardless. He's going to be super happy to get it with the patch. So either way, it's not really worth a hassle. But again, it's just we got to be more thorough. I got to be more thorough. And, you know, just don't rifle through stuff. Take your time. Make sure everything makes sense. And look at that, guys. Buyer paid. Cactus Jack Air Force Ones. Very happy about that, because honestly, we have a few of those and they never really sell for me. So another payment cleared, another pack that gotta get shipped, another label that gotta get printed. It's only 11:20. I'm already tired, man. I've been up since like 6. Oh, we got a call. Look, it's Gary. Yo.
You're at the warehouse?
I am.
I'll get with the